Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Wednesday, a somewhat gloomy day outside, but a completely explosive day in the soap world. Grab a huge cup of coffee because we have a mountain of madness to get through today. I am so tired, you guys. Honestly, I have been covering this show for what feels like forever, and just when I thought the whole Forrester versus Logan war was hitting its absolute peak, the writers decided to drop a nuclear bomb on us. And I mean a literal bomb. Let's be real, we all knew something was up. The rumors were swirling on social media for weeks, but seeing it actually play out on screen, my jaw is still on the floor. So let's just get right into it because I have so many thoughts and half of them are just me screaming at my television. So Thomas Forrester is back. Yeah, Thomas. Matthew Atkinson just walked right back onto our screens from Paris like he hasn't been missing since December 2025. Remember when he left? After Hope got back with Liam and he just vanished into thin air. We all thought he might come back to help Ridge and Steffy with the hope for the future mess. Zende has been crying and throwing a fit about his designs being shelved, and the brand is basically dead since Hope defected to Katie's company. We all thought Thomas would come back to design clothes. But no, he didn't come back for fashion. He came back for war, and he didn't come back alone. Guys, Luna Nozawa is alive. She is alive. I repeat, Luna is alive. I know. We all saw her run out into that storm after escaping prison. We saw her go to Will's beach house, claim she miscarried, and then supposedly get hit by a car and die. But no, it was a fake out. A total, massive fake out. Thomas Forrester somehow found her. He saved her after that car crash. He literally scooped up a fugitive serial killer and hid her away in secret, all this time just waiting for the time to be right. Why? Because Thomas is back in his Villanera, that's why. And I am honestly here for it, even if it makes my head spin. But wait, it gets crazier because Luna isn't just alive. She is holding a baby. Will Spencer's baby. The baby she claimed she lost in the storm. Remember back in October 2025 when she drugged Will's drink? He was so drunk he thought he was sleeping with his girlfriend, but it was Luna, and then she got pregnant. And then Elektra turned her into the cops. It was a whole messy nightmare. And now, 9 months later, right on schedule for this month, the baby is here, a little Spencer baby. And Thomas has been hiding them this whole time, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And let's talk about that perfect moment, because the timing is just sick. Will Spencer is currently sitting in a jail cell. Yes, Will is in jail. If you missed last week, let me remind you of the absolute chaos. Will was drunk at the bikini bar, depressed because Elektra dumped him over the whole Logan corporate secret thing. Eric Forrester showed up to yell at him and banish him from the family. RJ Forrester, who is honestly the biggest instigator on this show right now, grabbed Will's collar. A fight broke out. Eric tried to break it up and got a black eye. And RJ, being the little weasel he is, blamed it all on Will, so Will gets arrested for assaulting his grandfather. He is at rock bottom. And while he is sitting in a cold cell, his serial killer ex-girlfriend walks into town holding his child. You can't write this stuff. Well, I guess the writers did, but you know what I mean. So why did Thomas bring Luna back? Out of the goodness of his heart, please. This is Thomas Forrester we are talking about. He brought her back to destroy Bill Spencer. Thomas marches in and drops this bombshell on the Spencers. Luna is standing there with the baby. And Thomas basically says, "Look who I found," but it's not a family reunion. It's a hostage situation. Thomas is using this innocent baby as a strategic playing card. He tells Bill that Luna knows all about Bill's shady business crimes. We all know Dollar Bill has a closet full of skeletons. He has done so many illegal things over the years to build Spencer Publications. He blew up a building with his son in it once, for crying out loud. And Luna apparently has the receipts for some major corporate crimes. So Thomas gives Bill an ultimatum. Transfer all the shares of Spencer Publications to him, all of them, every single one. Or else Luna goes to the authorities, exposes all of Bill's crimes, and Bill goes to prison right alongside his son Will. Oh, and Thomas keeps the baby away from them forever. It is the most ruthless, cold-blooded blackmail scheme I have seen on this show in years. Thomas doesn't just want to win a fashion war. He wants to wipe the Spencer Empire off the map completely. He wants to be sitting at the very top of the power food chain in Los Angeles. I mean, what was Thomas thinking? Actually, I know exactly what he was thinking. He is looking at his family, the Forresters, getting humiliated by the Logans and the Spencers. Hope left Forrester Creations to start Hope by Logan with Katie and Bill's money. Eric's Haute Couture show is a PR disaster because of the Logan launch. Ridge is punching Bill in the face in the office. The Forresters are losing this war. So Thomas decides to level the playing field by literally stealing the enemy's kingdom, but teaming up with Luna, a known murderer. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but that is a new low even for Thomas. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. He is playing with fire. Luna is unstable. Who actually believes this is going to end well. She is a ticking time bomb. And what about Bill? Dollar Bill Spencer is backed into a corner. I have been watching Don Diamont play this character for so long, and Bill is never usually the one sweating. He is the one making the threats, but right now, his son Will is in jail facing assault charges. His other son Liam is having a meltdown trying to save Hope's mental health after Brooke disowned her. And now his newborn grandson is in the hands of a psychopath and a vengeful Forrester. Bill loves his empire. Spencer Publications is his life. It is his legacy, but he also loves his family. Will he actually sign over his entire company to Thomas? Will he let a Forrester take everything he built from the ground up? I honestly don't know. Bill is going to have to pull a massive rabbit out of his hat to get out of this one. And I just keep thinking about Will. Poor, dumb, angry Will. He is sitting in a jail cell. He lost Elektra. He has RJ gloating and probably moving in on Elektra right now. He has Melissa Dillon trying to seduce him when he was drunk and vulnerable. And now he is a father. He is a dad to Luna's baby. When Will finds out about this, he is going to lose his mind. He was terrified of having a baby with Luna before she went to prison. He thought he escaped that nightmare when she supposedly died on that stormy night. Finding out she is alive and holding his kid while he is locked up, it's going to break him. Or maybe it will give him a reason to fight back. But how can he fight back from behind bars? He is completely powerless right now. Zooming out for a second, let's talk about the bigger pattern here. This fits the show's usual style of bringing characters back from the dead. We all knew Luna's death was too abrupt. No body, no crime, right? But pairing her with Thomas. That is a twist I didn't fully see coming. It feels different because Thomas has spent years trying to redeem himself. He tried to be the good guy for Hope. He went to Paris to heal and get his mind right. And now he comes back and he is worse than ever. It's like the writers just decided, you know what? Let's make Thomas the ultimate villain again. And honestly, I kind of love it. The show needed a massive shakeup. The fashion war was getting a little repetitive. Oh, Logan stole a designer. Oh, Forrester is mad. We needed life or death stakes, and Thomas holding a baby hostage for a media empire. That is soap opera gold. But seriously, how did Thomas even hide her? Did he have a secret apartment in Paris? Was Luna eating croissants while holding a Spencer heir? The logistics make absolutely no sense if you think about it for more than 5 seconds, but that's daytime TV for you. We just have to roll with it. And what about Hope? How is Hope going to react when she finds out Thomas, the man who was obsessed with her, the man she almost married, is back and doing this? Hope is already having panic attacks and passing out on the floor because Brooke yelled at her and kicked her out of the cabin. When she sees Thomas acting like a mafia boss, she might actually have a total mental breakdown. She always wanted to believe the best in him. This is going to shatter whatever illusion she had left. And let's not forget about Steffy and Ridge. Ridge just punched Bill in the face because of the corporate war. Is Ridge going to be proud of Thomas for doing this? Or is he going to be horrified that his son is working with a serial killer? Steffy is currently dealing with Sheila Carter, trying to force her way back into Finn's life. Sheila is blackmailing Taylor and manipulating Finn. Steffy is already at her breaking point with one psychopath. When she finds out her brother brought another psychopath back to Los Angeles, Steffy is going to absolutely explode. The Forrester family is going to be completely divided over this. And what about Lee Finnegan? Lee hates Luna with a burning passion. Lee just delivered a devastating infertility diagnosis to Daphne, so she is already dealing with heavy medical drama. But when Lee finds out Luna faked her death and is walking around LA, Lee might actually try to take Luna out herself. We all know Lee does not play around when it comes to protecting her family. I just can't get over the sheer audacity of Thomas. He really looked at the situation, saw Will in jail, saw Bill scrambling, and thought, now is my time. He is using a baby, a literal newborn baby. It is so dark, but it makes for incredible television. The fans on social media are completely losing their minds today. Half of them are cheering for Thomas because they hate the Spencers and want to see Bill get taken down a notch. The other half are disgusted that Thomas is using an innocent child as a bargaining chip. It is messy, it is chaotic, and it is exactly why we watch this show. I do wonder if Bill is going to try to double-cross Thomas. Bill is a shark. He might pretend to sign the papers, but he'll have Justin Barber or someone looking into Luna's background. Because Luna is a wanted fugitive. If Bill just calls the cops, Luna goes back to prison. But then what happens to the baby? Thomas probably has a contingency plan. He wouldn't just walk into Bill's office without securing the baby first. And what if Luna really does have undeniable proof of Bill's crimes? Bill has blown up buildings, he has thrown people out of helicopters, he has done crazy stuff. If Luna has hard evidence, Bill is truly trapped. He could lose his freedom and his company in one fell swoop. And think about Katie. Katie is trying to build hope by Logan, and she just made peace with Brooke. But her son Will is in jail, and her ex-husband Bill is being blackmailed for his entire company. Katie is going to be beside herself. She might even blame herself because she was the one who forced Will to keep the corporate secrets that led to his breakup with Elektra and his drunken spiral. The guilt is going to eat Katie alive. I am just so overwhelmed by this whole storyline. I need a nap, but I can't look away. I am glued to the screen. The writers are just throwing everything at wall right now to see what sticks, and this Thomas and Luna alliance is sticking hard. I guess we just have to wait and see if Dollar Bill actually bows down to Thomas Forrester. I never thought I'd see the day where Bill Spencer surrenders his empire, but when it comes to his grandson, all baits are off. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Thomas going too far? Will Bill sign over the company? And how is Will going to survive this when he finally gets out of jail? I will be back tomorrow with another update, assuming my brain doesn't explode from all this drama. Stay tuned because this war is just getting started.